Stuart Broad refuses to pick between Joe Root, Shubman Gill at first, but final decision leaves Jos Buttler shell-shocked. Stuart Broad forced to choose between Joe Root and Shubman Gill, a call that left Jos Buttler visibly stunned. Legendary paceman Stuart Broad has picked his combined playing 11 from the recently concluded 5-test series between India and England, in which he snubbed the highest run-getter Shubman Gill. Broad, who was commentating during the series, had a ringside view of the action, allowing him to closely follow the fiercely contested battles that unfolded across all 25 days. The series ended in a 2-2 draw on the final day of the 5th test, with Mohammad Siraj uprooting Gus Atkinson's off-stump to help India claim a 6-run win at the Oval. It was a series dominated by the batters with 21 centuries scored in it, but in the end, it was the bowlers who had the final say, with Siraj being the standout of all. Broad's blended lineup, which he picked on For the Love of Cricket podcast during a chat with Jos Buttler, showcased the players who made decisive impacts on matches. He didn't pick any of the English openers in the 11 and went ahead with the Indian pair of KL Rahul and Yashasvi Jaiswal. Duckett played a crucial role in England Headingley's triumph, scoring a century during the big chase. However, after that, his performance dipped a bit as he failed to convert the starts into big scores. Meanwhile, the Indian pair displayed solid consistency throughout the series, especially KL Rahul, who scored 532 runs and filled the big shoes of Rohit Sharma at the top of the order. The English players acquired the next 4 spots in Broad's lineup: Ollie Pope, Joe Root, Harry Brook, and Ben Stokes. Pope got the edge over Sai Sudarshan and Karan Nair despite scoring just 306 runs. The Indian batters in contention failed to show any consistency and were also in and out of side. Meanwhile, Shubman Gill, who scored 754 runs and was named player of the series, was the big omission from the 11. Broad picked Root over him, which also surprised Buttler. When Buttler asked the English pace great to pick between Buttler and Gill, he said, "Oh, piss off, you want me to choose between Root and Gill? I can see the headlines now." Shubman Gill has just scored the most runs as a test captain behind Don Bradman in a series, and Joe Root has gone second on the all-time list, scoring 3 centuries back-to-back and scored his 39th test ton. Buttler insisted Broad to make the call, and then the former pacer said, "Well, only because I've got Joe Root's mobile number and don't want the abuse, so I'm gonna go Joe Root." The former English captain was shocked by Broad's pick and replied, "Unbelievable. I can't believe that," despite suffering a fracture during the Manchester Test, was preferred over Jamie Smith, whose promising start to the series was followed by a lack of consistency. His struggles outside off-stump were exposed by the Indian batters at the Oval. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more cricket talk, player comparisons, and reactions.